Everybody, this is Jess. I'm going to do a real quick general reading. I don't know who it's for or what it's going to be about. Let's just say a quick blessing and we'll find out. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. I'm going to start with this Star Power Tarot. What is this? Hold on. All right. I have three kings out here. King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. That's fire sign, air sign, earth sign energy. It feels like, and I have this Three of Pentacles out here, so you could be working on a team with these individuals. It feels like someone feels a little left out. And it feels like it's this King of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It doesn't matter, though, about the zodiac signs. Usually the King of Wands is someone who's pretty driven. This person's feeling insecure right now in some kind of... well, it's definitely a relationship. It feels like a workplace relationship. It feels like a team. Okay. And with this Six of Pentacles right here, this is someone who needs support right now. This is someone who's asking for support, maybe from friends, maybe from family members, maybe from co-workers. I feel like they're going to get it. This is someone who's struggling financially. This person may have children. Something's changing in this dynamic. Somebody hasn't told the truth about something, and it's this King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy. Someone's keeping these, so that's why, that's the problem. I have two people here that are keeping something from this King of Wands. They don't want to tell the truth about something. Whoever this King of Wands energy is, it could be a financial issue. They're going to find some kind of a new partnership. Yeah, and they're manifesting it now, and it's going to make them very, very happy. This King of Wands, if you're this King of Wands, let me just tell you, and this kind of sounds like it's ringing a bell for you. Let me just tell you that, and I don't mean this to be inflammatory or gossipy or high drama. I really, really don't. But these are the cards that are coming out, and this is what it says. Like, it really does feel like this King of Pentacles, this King of Swords energy are not, they don't have your best interest at heart. They really, really don't. And that's why you've been struggling on this team, in this work environment, in this connection. It has to do with your finances. It has to do with what you're given versus what other people are given here. Ooh, all of a sudden I am very, it's like a feeling of anger because there's something that isn't fair here. And it's no wonder that this King of Wands energy is so frustrated by this. I'm telling you, whoever you are, if you're this King of Wands energy, you are finding some kind of a new partnership, some kind of a new pairing here. And you aren't going to be feeling left out any longer. You're going to be finding a new place to be, something that's very welcoming. I have this 10 of Cups with this 3 of Wands and this 2 of Cups over here. And I also have this 2 of Wands. So this is someone who's ready to find a new partner or ready to find a new pathway, ready to go in a different direction. All of a sudden, I am very, it just feels like it's time to make this change. Yeah, you may have to start kind of at an entry level here, but it's better. Anything is better than what you've got going on here. And you don't have to be a masculine energy to be feeling this. I have the Empress over here on the side of the table. So you can be feminine and embodying this king energy. You may be a feminine energy watching this who is like the primary breadwinner or like a single parent or single on your own. Someone who is almost put into a stereotypical masculine energy here. where you are having to do the money making and you've been kind of shortchanged here. Other people in this dynamic know that you've been shortchanged and they're just not telling you. I think that's why I'm feeling so frustrated here. Whoever you are, you have this Empress energy. And I kept expecting to see the Emperor out here when I first started pulling these cards. I was like, what is this? I have all of these kings in here. But I really do think that this is... I feel like this is very much a work dynamic here. And there's the Two of Wands again when I split the deck. It's going to take you some strength to, and there's the Empress again, with that Strength card there, that's Leo energy, to kind of close this cycle out. But you're going to be able to do it, no problem. Let me shuffle these. That Empress energy is someone who's kind of meant to be in business on their own, but you feel like you need some kind of a partnership here. And I think that this is the time that you need to step out into this. You may be a mystic or a healer. You may be someone who's very psychically developed. I have this 10 of Cups out here twice. You may be very nurturing, unconditionally loving, which is maybe why you've stayed in this dynamic for as long as you have. That 10 of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's more than wish fulfillment, though. It's having everything that you want, that you need. It's someone who can relax a little bit. That's what you need here. Something that's going to make you very happy. I have the Sun card out there. With this Strength card, that's a lot of Leo energy. It feels like you've been at this place for quite some time. Could be 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, 12 years, a long amount of time, long enough to know that it's time to move on. Some of you may be going on to start your own businesses, even like a storefront or an online business. And if you do so, this is the right time to be making this change. It may feel like you may be a little worried about how this is going to turn out. Don't be. This is great news for you. I have to be really honest with you. It feels like there's some codependencies here because there's somebody, this King of Wands, like none of these people want to hear this. None of these people want to hear that you're moving on. And there's a reason why you've tolerated this, I don't want to say abuse, but this lack of respect as long as you have. There's something about the place that you are in right now that you love. You love being there with the people that you work with. You love the clientele that you work with, something like that. But you really have to look at the financial drain that it's causing in your life. And I think you see it. And I think you've seen it for a long time. Some of you are meant for something much greater than where you are. I've got the Sun and the Star out there again. Oh my goodness. Some of you are meant for much greater things. But you're going to have to cut ties with these things that have been holding you back over here. There are a lot of people who want to work with you. There are a lot of people who love you and would do anything to just work with you. I've got the Two of Cups out there again. You have a lot of repeats in here. You're not worried about what anybody else says. You're really focused on your future. You may not have always been that way. You may have worried at some point like what someone was going to say about this, but I feel like you've shed your skin. You like a snake, like you can't go back in there any longer. Now that you know that there's something much greater out there for you, then you're ready to take off here. That Star energy with that Empress out there twice and the Sun out there twice, you are going to be going to much bigger, brighter places. This Star card and this Sun out here so many times. It feels like it's like a spotlight, but it's much wider of a spotlight than just a tight spot, you know. It's someone who is meant to be well known for whatever it is that they do, and that's you. You give a lot of good things to other people. You take care of other people, and you have quite a reputation for yourself. Yeah, there's our codependency with that Devil card. You're going to have to end this. And I've got the Three of Wands out there again. Three of Wands is about manifesting your future. It's like knowing that what is meant for you is on its way. You may upset some people when you leave this dynamic behind. I think you know that, though. I think you know. You have this High Priestess out there not once but twice. And so I think that you have a pretty good handle on how this is going to go down. You're very intuitive, and you may be very psychically developed, like I said, where you kind of know how these people are going to react to you leaving this. But you do have to do more for yourself, and it has something to do with your finances. It has something to do with your workplace. I have the Death card here. It feels like Scorpio season is the right time for this change. I've got the Nine of Pentacles out here twice with the Death card right under it. Nicely done. Scorpionic energy there. It's time for a major change, a major transformation. Like I said, with that World card, it feels like you've shed your skin. You can't stay there anymore. You've been in this really restricted place for a while, and you've been avoiding this. I've got the Tower in the reverse, also Scorpionic energy, and you've been knowing that you've been needing to make a change for quite some time. And you've avoided doing it, possibly because you're worried about what other people are going to say or think about this. You may be in kind of a public, I don't know, arena of some sort here where you interact with a lot of people every day. People are used to seeing you. They're used to the work that you're doing. It doesn't matter anymore. Your own happiness is kind of taking precedence over this, and you're ready for this change. You've been there long enough. Other people know that you're not getting a fair deal here, and it's time to cut the cord. With this Nine of Cups right here, this is wish fulfillment. I have the Nine of Cups twice, and then I have the Ten of Cups twice. Making this change, and you being the person that has manifested this and is making this change, is adding to your happiness over time. Here is the line right here. It's the acknowledgement that you have not been treated fairly in a situation, and it has to do with salary or finances or money. Right here is this line where you know that people haven't been necessarily honest with you about money. You may be working with people in the same capacity who are making more money than you. You may have been there longer than them. I just saw 1222 on the counter. And you know that you're not being paid as much as them. You're not being respected as much for whatever reason. And it's not because you don't do a good job at what you do. There's someone here who doesn't really have the best of intentions with you. I have a lot of Scorpionic energy here. I have a lot of Leo energy here. You're not worried about making this change any longer. If this is you, trust me when I say things are going to get ever so much better, but you're the one who's going to have to take action on this. You may feel a little bit impulsive about this, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. That's all there is to it. This Magician and this Three of Wands carry a very similar energy. I always say the Three of Wands is the minor arcana of the Magician. For a while, you haven't seen this clearly, but now that you're seeing this clearly, now that you understand that you have been mistreated, that you have been overlooked and underappreciated. Overlooked and underappreciated. There it is. Now that you see that, now there's kind of like this fire under you to go find something that's better, something that you deserve more. And trust me, you are about to experience some kind of I'm seeing like fireworks, like a powder keg, something really positive in your life for making this change. Trust your gut, trust yourself with this information, trust yourself with knowing that this is the right time to make this change. All right? Thanks for letting me read your cards for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Mwah. To you all, don't forget to like and subscribe.